very small, as you know.
Yeah, it is. This is important.
That's only what, 17 by 9 miles, that's all,
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Gozo is 1/3 of that. Gozo is very small.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Hey, fine, thanks, and you?
Is this where you working?
Not too cold.
What is this? This is the Candy Cafe.
Yeah.
This is the most amazing candy shop ever. Look at this. Rock Sweets. This is diabetes in a can, people. Oh my god. Fizz balls. I don't know how you live here. Bonbons. Like drawers worth. Awesome. What's it called?
Stop number 3.
Stop number 3. So we have to, you gonna leave or are you gonna?
No. For you 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes, great. So we're at the Creativity Center in Savina on Gozo.
Tomatoes are then transported. Starts within 24 hours of harvesting.
Here's the sun-dry onions, if you ever wondered.
In the tomatoes can be processed when they are really fresh. Carbon footprint.
If you ever wondered where your onions come from and how they dry them.
Dicing.
This is a curry plant.
In both processes, the tomatoes are double washed and cleaned and then transported to bring the temperature to
Hello. We're inside the Creativity Center. Looks amazing. Hello. So what happens here?
This is the shop. This is where most of the production is happening.
So you do value-added products here.
Cheese, salami,
Go on. Cheese, salami.
pates, jams.
And you manufacture all this stuff here?
Yes.
Yeah?
Here and the other side too.
Fantastic. How long has it been in existence?
It's but my first time here.
Was it your first time here? How long has this been in existence?
I think 8 years.
8 years?
Something like
So you
that.
do jam, pate.
Yes, we have all the products you can see.
So everything here you make right here?
Or here, or somebody else do our recipe for us, like the liqueurs, but they are all our recipes.
And is it a private enterprise or government sponsored?
Private.
This is a private enterprise.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So these are the things that I'm just checking to make sure this is working because I don't want you to miss any of this. This is value added production. This is where we need to move to Indiana, from primary to secondary. So they basically have got candles, they've got liqueur, they've got this local thing called prickly pear, which I'm bringing a few seeds back myself, but they've got some prickly pear liqueur. And I want you to pay attention to the finish. You got some amaretto here, made from almonds, and it smells gorgeous. The presentation is just exceptional. And when you present well, you could charge up to 60 euros for a little basket here. So they make their own infused wine vinegar with honey, extra virgin olive oil. They got sea salt here. So the woman just told us they either make them themselves or they get people to make their recipe. And the tour bus passes here, so it actually adds some value to their local economy. And just look around this room, how beautiful this is. Right, you've got a artisan fruit cake, so we'll be calling our black cake, candied fruit almond cake, biscuits. But the labeling, the packaging, let's just check here. They deliver all over the world. maltaproducts.com. They got ground coffee. Honestly, I wish when our Minister of Agriculture goes abroad, or any of our ministers, I guess these are some notes for the new ministers, because the PPP ministers did nothing. I don't know what they brought back to Guyana except corrupt people to take money from us and land, like by Shanlin. But they even got holy music playing. Ho ho ho! Luxury chocolate. I'm definitely gonna have to buy something here. It's just gorgeous. And why am I here? Because we took a couple extra days after this conference finished and paid for it. This out of my pocket. I just gotta say this before you think it's on taxpayer money, but took a couple extra days just to show you around this place and just see what we could learn for somewhere like Guyana. Here we got some handcrafted chocolate delights, and I think I just found what I'm going to buy. This is a brittle nougat collection. Check that out. I mean, they're like nuts, but on another level. So down here you actually can taste the food, so you know what you want to buy. Find something. Some of the gorgeous patty is awesome. Extra virgin olive oil with rosemary, extra virgin olive oil with chili and garlic. This is what value added production is about. They got white wine vinegar with honey, white wine vinegar with lemon, white wine vinegar with peppercorn. Pretty much the same product, but they just swap it up, and this is what you get. But it's beautiful. Artichoke pate, basil pate. So I've given you the website. You guys can check them out. It's maltaproducts.com. And these guys deliver all over the world. Here we go. In here we've got some cheese, crafted cheese with herbs. These guys do literally everything. And if I were to compare this to even the Guyana Marketing Corporation shop in Bordeaux, let's do that actually. I'm gonna just cut between that and show you what that looks like. We're here 6 months later in the heart of Georgetown, and I'm about to visit the Guyanese equivalent of the Seville Creativity Center. It's right down here. The Guyana Marketing Corporation, Guyana shop. I've come a little early. It's still closed. I'll try and show you some shots in there. But I don't even need to go in. I think outside makes the point as best as any trip inside ever could. In no way, shape or form could this possibly hope to be marketing Guyana. But we just sort of look at the name of the building here and just tell ourselves it's fit for purpose. But let's check some of the goods they have in here. This is how it's all displayed. Very simple, very basic. Check the wall at the back. Morning. What time do they open here? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock? Thank you. could start to see everything I want to see before I even go in. It's very basic. Behind the reflection, I'm trying to show you a bit of exposed concrete in there. But you get the picture. There's not much more to see than you can see from inside. It's very, very, very basic, right? And this is something I believe the state actually set up. And our politicians work for up to 5 times more than the politicians in Malta. Can you believe it? For this level of service. This is where we could be. This is where we could be very easily. Even one shop would make a big difference. But this is beautiful. Prickly pear jam. All right, I don't want the battery to run out because there's so much to see in this country. So I'll pause it here and we'll continue the tour. But I'll leave you here with the chocolate-coated nuts and raisins. Ta-da! And we're close to Christmas, so I hope this is really whet your appetite and you go visit maltaproducts.com and think about what's possible around you. And this is our lovely bus driver. He's agreed to stop for 10 minutes so we could tour. And they all got their lovely Savina aprons on. It looks really cute. But just a really, really beautiful setup, and it's just aesthetically pleasing, and good smells everywhere you go. So we're leaving Savina now, the Creativity Center, food creativity, and onto the bus we go again. It's the circular tour bus. At what's called the Azure Window. This is actually the location of filming the Game of Thrones. The breeze isn't too much, but yeah, this is where Game of Thrones was shot. The guys came here for 3 weeks and they set up camp right down here. Let me just show you. So I'm in a bus in Malta. I'm recording this for part 3 of the discussion on the minibus culture in Guyana. And I just want to point out a few things quickly while this is running. Yes, I've come here to the Commonwealth Youth Forum, but I really want to just take home some best practice since I'm always moaning about the minibuses back home, right? So here are a couple of things to note. Number one, there's no music. There's no loud boom boom music playing in the bus. There's no conductor anywhere on board. There's provision made for people with baby carriages, wheelchairs. You've got some spots there on the ground. You got handlebars for people down there as well. The seats have headrests. You've got stop so people can see when they want to come off. You've got lit up or illuminated signs that are also telling you your next stop, where you're going. You've got the time that's being displayed there. Some of the buses I've seen actually even have the temperature on it as well. So at no point would you be squeezed up or chucked together in a bus like this. You can leave me on the road in the morning. You're now squeezing 1, 2, 3, 4 people up in this seat alone, and you got 5 in the next seat. And you're talking to me about what? I have 5 in the next seat. But you, that kid is a person. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 women squeezed up down here. They actually have no regard or respect for the passengers whose money they're actually taking on a daily basis. It's because I'm filming, the music has stopped. But there's a law against that as well. Welcome to Guyana. There's also a schedule that this bus runs on, so you're guaranteed that you can get a bus at all sorts of hours, and it's pretty professional. No one pushes you in the bus, because here's what I said all the time: you already know where you're going. So I mean, this is just another one of those videos, right? So maybe we can head into the studio and have another discussion about this, and follow up with the Ministry of Public Infrastructure to see how they have come along in their own efforts to shore up the horrible behavior at the bus park. I swear to God, I've not heard a single boom boom song in all the time that I've been here in this country, and it's pretty peaceful. That safety has been ensured. There's even a fire extinguisher I can see to the front on the right, and there's a place for people to have their bags. It's ample space and the like. I know this is bigger than a minibus. What I'm saying is we can import a lot of best practice from Guyana, or rather from other countries such as even Malta. This is a little island, so if these guys can do it, I think we can do it as well. One of those parks for kids. Makes you think about what they're doing. Hello. Yes, we are.
Where are you from?
Hello. Lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you have seen,
From the back.
they had dances then where only the ladies would dance and the men would watch, whilst others where the men would dance and the ladies would watch. In this case, tonight, they're all ladies. And these wonderful and beautiful ladies are going to dance one more dance held in our palaces. Ladies and gentlemen, for you, we have the court dance, la balle de la cour, il ballo della corte. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for another beautiful dance.
We're in Malta in St. Paul's Bay, and I just posted up a video on the page last night which basically said that I was disputing the fact that the government needed 50% more money, and I've gotten some replies saying, you know, yeah, they did need more money because they need first world money in a third world country. Just here back in Guyana 6 months later. We're now in 2016, and it's just never left my mind that the Guyanese politicians down here, well, I should say in particular the top ones, the president, prime minister, leader of the opposition, earn up to 5 times more than their counterparts in Malta. I don't think we get 5 times better service from our government. As a matter of fact, I would think it's 5 to 10 times worse than what you would get in Malta. So we're obviously paying more, but for less. Much, much less. Let me show you a little bit. So this is the Ministry of Agriculture, Georgetown, Guyana, and we're here because this pile of mud and debris, as you can see clearly from the plant starting to grow forth, has been here for some time. Okay, now I'm here at Christchurch Secondary School, post-Jubilee, again to see where some of that money could have been going. Right. Mind you, this is a secondary school in the heart of the city. Billions of dollars were spent on this Jubilee celebration. Not a single cent made it here. Look at all of those broken windows, right? I dread to think what it looks like inside the classes. Probably like a dungeon. And we expect our children to grow up with self-respect, but we don't treat them with respect. Some of the chairs out here. Morning. So just take a look at the facilities, right? It's a lot of broken windows and the like. So if we are expending monies, public monies, on making sure our ministers live good, morning, then our children should be in a much better position than this. It's just embarrassing, and we put a flag on it. I am in what we could call a first world country now, and it's an island, right? We're in Malta. That's how the people here call it. But I want you to know that our Prime Minister earns more than the Prime Minister of this nation. And they have a budget of 1 billion euros every year. So the question seems to be, from the people that are supporting this new coalition government, hold up. Yeah, because you could get run over in any country. So the question seems to be, from this new coalition government or their supporters, shouldn't the ministers be earning more than people in the private sector? And the fact that the PPP were actually contracting people that were earning more than ministers. And overarchingly, it seems like the concern is who is earning more than who, not how much everyone is earning. So one good suggestion I put forward is there needs to be a cap on benefits. You can't be earning the same amount as someone that's controlling a $1 billion or 1 billion euro economy. And we don't have that much money, right? We don't have this sort of development in Guyana. Let me show you what kind of development I'm talking about. I just walk around my little GoPro recording this because it's important, right? This is the kind of development I'm talking about. We're on the beachfront now. we go. This is on the beach front. Got some mini golf. Check this out.